This program is supported in part by Mass Humanities, improving civic life in Massachusetts through grant-making and public programs since 1975.
Demonstration. Gloves? Anything? Beer? No. You ready? You ready?
You want the first whack?
Nice.
That
well
was
done.
sweet.
Brain. Yeah.
Next victim.
A small person. He would have had it right like this. Yeah.
That was perfect.
Nice.
Yeah,
It
of
was
course.
nicely.
Twice here.
Yeah.
First time with a sword, so. Oh!
Yeah.
There you go. Doesn't take too much force.
It'll run through.
Oh, nice job.
There's the pro.
Nice job.
There you go.
There. That's a bowel resection.
Yep. Ooh. And that's 1/8-inch thick leather.
So we're here in the Lothrop room in the Sturgis Library, and I brought you here because this is where I started doing my original research and discovered the story of John Kendrick. This building is the oldest building that a public library is housed in the United States. And so this is a great maritime collection. It's an amazing place, so check it out. There's something that we need for Cape Verde right here. A book with no title. This is the guidebook, basically, that the British East India Company put together. And so what do we have here? Mayo. This gives directions and a description and everything as far as headings and approaches into the island of Mayo in Cape Verde. Then Santiago. So this gives us a great description from the early 1800s of what Kendrick would have been meeting maybe 50 years beforehand. Well, discovered a problem. All right, as long as we were here, I thought I'd also check out the genealogy part of it.
Right.
And for Pintard, because we don't have enough information on him really. And so I was looking. Got this printout here. The John Pintard from New York Historical Society.
Right.
That's him right there. That's him.
Right.
Born 1758. His father died in 1760 when he was only a year and a half old, and he went to go live with his uncle, Louis Pintard. He was a merchant. Now the thing is, Louis Pintard had a son, John M. Pintard, born in 1760. The one on the middle, our guy, is J. M. Pintard, not just J. This is our guy. So it's a really good thing we came here, because otherwise we would have been confusing John Pintard and John M. Pintard. We've got the right guy now. It explains a lot. He was a State Department official, but also it leads to much more information about why they went to Cape Verde, I think. So it's a good choice to come here, but we would have screwed up totally if we had stayed with John Pintard.
So in the summer of 1787, Pintard, J.M. Pintard, had written letters to Congress. He was a State Department employee. He was a commercial agent, which was just below the level of consul, kind of 2 steps below maybe ambassador for the island of Madeira. But he was in New York and then in Boston asking Congress for letters, basically passports, letters of introduction. The U.S. was a country that some people had never even heard of yet. And so it was to introduce Kendrick and the ships under him, saying these guys aren't pirates and they're not freebooters, they're not on their own. They have the protection of the U.S. government. That was official. That's why he was brought on board. We bought the tickets in early September, and about a couple weeks later,
Yeah,
Matt,
that I couldn't just obligations, which I won't get into, that I couldn't go. I couldn't make it. So, which kind of put a damper on, there's money already spent.
Yeah, airline ticket already in his name, and also the fact is, we're trying to get the right collection of people to be able to come along, to handle all the different duties. On top of that was that Rita said that she couldn't go. She couldn't get the time off.
Yeah.
So Matt's not coming. Rita can't make it.
She can't? So it's just gonna be like the three of us?
No. And that left us in with a real problem, because now we had two people who couldn't go. We had the tickets already in their names.
So the crew going to Cape Verde is Andy, Alex, Kane, Julia, and since we had a spare ticket, her husband Faleke is going to come along to take still photography. On the one hand, Faleke is from Africa. Unfortunately, he's from Ethiopia, which is on the other side of the continent.
So does Julia speak Portuguese? No. Faleke doesn't speak Portuguese. None of us speak Portuguese.
Does he speak Ethiopian, or is he
Like that helps.
Well, not that helps. I'm just curious.
You're not comforting me at all.
One of the candidates who wanted to be able to come with us as a translator earlier in the year, and he says, watch out for dengue fever, you better bring some mosquito bug repellent along. The day before, the country of Cape Verde, which had never had any outbreaks of dengue fever, it's an desert island nation off the coast of West Africa, 300 miles away, suddenly has dengue fever, national outbreak, national emergency, the World Health Organization's coming in, all these things going on, and we realize that this is a big problem.
I don't even know what the hell dengue fever is.
I didn't know what it was either when I first read about it.
Evidently it's bad.
Yeah. Matt's first reaction was, can't go. And then we realized, no, we have to go. We absolutely have to go, because this is now something that's going to be happening that we might actually be able to cover. Because there's no cure for dengue fever. And once you get it, you get it. You get bit by a mosquito, and you get crippling flu-like symptoms for a while. And just because you get bit doesn't mean that you're immune from getting it again. So
now we definitely have to go.
Yeah, so now we definitely have to go. Everybody's fleeing out of the country, and we're heading right into it. We're able to turn this thing around, and with a little bit of research that I did, got in touch with the Brockton Neighborhood Health Center, which was collecting relief supplies. Bug spray, vitamin C, acetaminophen.
Oh, all right.
Hand sanitizer. So they're taking up collection there to be able to send it on over. They sent their first shipment out, and I spoke to Louisa Schaefer, who works there. She's originally from Cape Verde, and so I talked to her about that, and I said, we'd like to be able to help out, and maybe we could pack some extra stuff in our bags or something like that. So we had an extra ticket, and so I offered it if we could bring somebody over, someone to do relief work. She offered to go to do aid work, and she checked with the airline, and I got the permission to change the ticket. She's going to be coming along with us. The government apparently is very excited for us coming over to be able to document what's going on.
Really?
So, in that
Document what's going on.
this allows us to
Help them.
help them to be able to bring the news to the outside world.
The more you get into the masses, the higher your risk goes up.
Yeah,